Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into Cookies Tarot YouTube once again. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly status update for all the signs. So what will be happening in the next week for Aries through Pisces. So let's get started. Universe Spirit Guides, what is coming up for Aries over the next 7 days? What is coming up for all the Aries over the next 7 days? What is coming up for Aries over the next 7 days? Aries. Too many cards. What is coming up for Aries? What is coming up for Aries over the next 7 days? Just need one more card, please. What is coming up for Aries over the next 7 days? Okay. A lot of water energy here. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be feeling really emotional, more emotional than usual. I'm seeing that you could be perhaps drinking a lot, maybe a little too much. You could be feeling really confused, really hesitant about a decision that you have to make. You could be going back and forth over this decision, not knowing whether to stay or leave, or not knowing what kind of action to take next. But I do see that you will be finding your voice and finding some sort of direction towards the end of the week that will lead you into a better mindset. Universe Spirit Guides, what is happening over the next 7 days for Taurus? What is happening over the next 7 days for Taurus? Taurus, next 7 days. Next 7 days for Taurus. Okay, so for Tauruses, you could be juggling, like you could be the in-between person. Like you could be a mediator, you could be trying to find peace in some sort of conflict is what I'm hearing. So you could be overburdened, your health could be suffering, you could be at odds with someone that you're in a relationship with. Perhaps your health isn't where you want it to be, or your relationship isn't where you want it to be. You could be dealing with another Taurus, a Libra, or a Gemini. Perhaps you don't trust this person anymore. I'm also getting, some of you could be dealing with a pregnancy warning, but it's not going as expected. So that's for Tauruses. Universe Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Geminis? Geminis. What is coming up over the next 7 days for Geminis? Universe Spirit Guides, over the next 7 days for Geminis. Geminis. What's coming up over the next 7 days for Geminis? Next 7 days, one more card. One more card, please, for Geminis. What's coming up over the next 7 days for Geminis? Too many cards. Just need one more card for Geminis, please. Universe, thank you. Oh, no. One more card, please, for Geminis. Okay, thank you. So for Geminis, perhaps something in the beginning of the next 7 days is keeping you feeling stuck. You could be blocking someone. Someone could be blocking you, but overall, I'm feeling some type of stagnancy, and it may be because you're just not learning lessons. Like you're repeating past mistakes. For example, if you're overspending and you're wondering why you haven't saved any money this year, it's because you've been overspending and you haven't changed any of your habits. So something about your habits, not learning your lessons, is keeping you stuck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or Aquarius. However, towards the end of the week, I do see some type of enlightenment happening for you. You will find the answer to what you're looking for. There will be renewed hope and optimism. So something towards the end of the week will feel much better for you. All right, next we're doing Cancers. Universe Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Cancers? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Cancers? Cancers. What is coming up over the next 7 days for Cancers? Okay, Cancers. Okay. So for Cancers, you could be helping someone out, but they may not want to repay you. You could feel like you're giving away too much of your resources. You're not able to really take care of yourself. You could be in like an uneven power dynamic with somebody. So it's really important for you to rest and have a peace of mind. So perhaps you don't have that peace of mind right now because you feel like so much has been taken away from you. So it's really important that you meditate, spend some time alone, get a massage, you know, just try to have some peace and quiet. And you could be dealing with a Taurus or an Earth energy. Towards the end of the week, I do see something coming together. You could be, you know, ready to take on the world again, or you could be in a more of a teamwork mindset where you are more focused on, you know, like bettering a group environment so that everyone is better. So I just see you like being by yourself the first half of the week and then wanting to rejoin society and work with others towards the latter half. All right, next is Leos. Universe, Spirit guys, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Leos? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Leos? Leos. What is coming up over the next 7 days? All right, so Leos, you could feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate. You could feel like overburdened, but someone may be coming in to offer you their help. It could be a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a female, but just someone with feminine energy, like a mentor or someone just being there for you emotionally, financially, taking care of you. This could be an earth energy as well. And I do see some type of emotional satisfaction. So maybe you will experience like a wish come true, wish fulfillment. Something will feel very satisfying and optimistic for you. So that is for Leos. Next, we're on to Virgos. Universe, Spirit guys, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Virgos? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Virgos? What is coming up over the next 7 days? I have too many cards. What is coming up over the next 7 days for Virgos? Universe, Spirit guys, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Virgos? One more card for Virgos, please. Okay, so for Virgos, you could be dealing with an Aries or a fire energy, being Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this person could be kind of childish. This person could be standoffish. This person could be really stubborn and aggressive. And you may feel like you really have to hold your ground with this person. You may feel defensive. I see like communication going back and forth, but it's not productive communication because someone is being uncooperative. Someone is just acting too childish for you. So that's for Virgos. Now on to Libras. Universe, Spirit guys, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Libras? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Libras? Over the next 7 days for Libra. What is coming up over the next 7 days for Libras? Too many cards. Just 2 more cards, please. What's coming up over the next 7 days? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Libras? Thank you. Okay. So for Libras, you could be dealing with an earth energy or a fire energy, particularly Leo. It's it's really important for you to save your money at this time. You could be overspending. You could be giving away your money to people that will repay you. You could be paying off other people's debts or your debts. But there's a great need for you to save your money and be more vigilant as to who to give out your resources to. You could just be feeling like a lack of energy, not really yourself, feeling maybe insecure because you've been giving away all your money. So it's really important for you to preserve what you have, preserve your strength, preserve your resources. Just do you for a little bit. Okay, that was Libras. Next on to Scorpios. Universe, Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Scorpios? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Scorpios? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Scorpios? Universe, Spirit Guides, what's coming up over the next 7 days for Scorpios? All right, so for Scorpios, we kind of have the opposite message than Libras, excuse me. So you may have been giving away too much of your resources, but you've learned to hone that in. You've learned to protect your boundaries, protect your savings, and move into a better direction. So I see you getting rid of old toxic habits such as overspending, drinking too much, shopping too much, alcohol, drugs, all that. So I see you moving onto a better path and letting go of old toxicities. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or an Earth energy. If you are, this person may have not been there for you in the past, but will want a better future with you moving forward. Okay, so that was Scorpios. Next, we're going to do Sagittarius. Universe, Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Sagittarius? Next 7 days for Sagittarius. What's coming up over the next 7 days? So for Sagittariuses, you could be dealing with a lot of secrets. So someone is keeping secrets from you, and it's making you feel really confused. Like you are experiencing some sort of cognitive dissonance. Like you don't know what's real, what's not. Things are being kept in the shadows. But you will find out. You will find out. Some truth will be coming to light as to who has been sneaky around you. I do see some type of sneaky, manipulative energy. So there's a need for you to move away from that. Whether you get closure or not, it doesn't matter. You just have to find forgiveness and move away from that. And you could be dealing with a water energy, particularly Cancer or Pisces. All right, next we're doing Capricorn. Universe, Spirit Guides, what is coming up next over the next 7 days for Capricorns? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Capricorns? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Capricorns? What is coming up in the next 7 days for Capricorns, please? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Capricorns? One more card, please. One more card for Capricorns. Thank you. Okay, so for Capricorns, you may be spending beyond your means. You may have recently purchased, made a big purchase, like a property or a car or something, but it was a big purchase. You may not have been able to afford it. You could be overly optimistic about a situation. If you're dealing with a Leo or Capricorn, you could feel like you have your guard up, you're on the defensive, or they're on the defensive. But I see that towards the end of the week, you're learning from your mistakes. There's less fear clouding your judgment. So I feel like you're moving into a better direction towards the end of the week and learning your lessons. Now, Aquarius. Your Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Aquarius? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Aquarius? Aquarius. Okay. So I think I said that Aries over the next 7 days was going to have a lot of confusion and hesitancy. So same thing with Aquarius. So that means you could be dealing with an Aries or have placements. But for Aquarius, you could also be heavily indulging. You could be confused. There may be too many paths and options available to you, and you just don't know what to do. I see a lot of hesitancy, a lot of stagnancy, fear of change. Whatever hesitancy you're experiencing, it's keeping you from reaching your fullest potential. So right now, you could be feeling stagnated. Your finances aren't there. Your health isn't there. So unfortunately, this week might be a tough week for you. I think you're just going through a lot in your head and unsure of how to move forward. That's for Aquarius. So last but not least, we're doing Pisces. Universe, Spirit Guides, what is coming up over the next 7 days for Pisces? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Pisces? What is coming up over the next 7 days for Pisces? Just want to make sure that's 3 cards. Okay, so for Pisces, you could be dealing with a pregnancy or a business. You could be dealing with a Libra, Virgo. So something that may have had a lot of potential is being cut short for some reason. So someone could be offering you, or you're being offered something that may be abundant, could have really long lasting power, but you're like shoving that to the side. Like you don't want anything to do with it, or that offer has been taken away from you. You may feel you may feel that you can't trust someone. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out. There may be an uneven dynamic in your relationship, especially if you're dealing with a Libra or a Virgo. You may feel like they're pushing you out. Like you may feel like an outcast and they don't want anything to do with you, even though you want to make things work. So that is the weekly update for all the signs, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.